In this story, 15 soldiers will go through scenes so horrifying that they'll send chills down your spine. An alien will appear that starts hunting humans one by one and killing them. It doesn't care what condition people's bodies are left in. It only knows how to kill people in a brutal way. There isn't a single scene where you won't have to blink. The 15 soldiers end up in such a terrible state that they could never have imagined it in their lives. Friends, the name of this movie is War Machine, a story that has just come out in 2026. At the beginning of the story, we see some army soldiers' vehicles arriving in a desert area. It turns out the vehicle is going to repair a fellow soldier's broken down vehicle. That's where we're introduced to the character Ellen. Because he's here, Ellen's mood looks bad. He gets very angry and starts fighting the soldier who called him. But later, it's revealed that the two are brothers. The proof comes when both show the same tattoo on their hands. No one here believes they could be brothers. In fact, after finishing the repair, Ellen is just about to leave when suddenly someone starts attacking them with artillery shells. The film doesn't show who carried out the attack. Their side keeps firing back, but it's useless. In about 10 seconds, almost all the army soldiers are killed. The only one left is Ellen, who is badly wounded. He runs to his younger brother, and the scene cuts to a point a bit further ahead in time. Here, we learn that Ellen's brother died in that same attack. The scene then shifts to a ranger training base in Colorado where all the soldiers are undergoing very intense training. Everyone is given a number. Ellen's number is 81. Ellen is made the team leader of E6, but Ellen flat out refuses to be the leader. Why? We'll find out later in the story. The sergeant has all the soldiers stand in a line and gives his opinion, saying they are about to begin the world's toughest 8-week program. He explains that their emotional, physical, and mental capacities will be pushed to the limit. If luck is on their side, they'll have to go through an extremely hard test. The mission is actually called Death March, and it will only be considered completed when whoever crosses the final line will be worthy of being part of America. The soldiers' training begins, and Ellen puts his life into it. As the steps progress, some soldiers are weeded out because they aren't capable or their scores are lower than the others, but Ellen's ability shines through. He's confident he'll be selected. During the training, it's revealed that he used to be a combat engineer, meaning he was supporting the Spartans. The training continues. One day, during a water-based mission, everyone fails, but Ellen is so depressed about his brother that he refuses to give up. He keeps holding his breath underwater, trying to complete the mission, but he starts suffocating and comes close to death. Everyone pulls him out. When the sergeant sees Ellen's behavior, he realizes Ellen is pushing himself beyond his limits, and it also looks like Ellen is so filled with anger over his brother's death that he's willing to do anything. That's why he's summoned to the sergeant's office. There, Ellen learns that the two sergeants have decided to remove him from the mission right away. Ellen doesn't agree with this decision at all. He gets angry at their decision and leaves without signing the paperwork. If he had signed, he would have been removed from the mission. Meanwhile, the news shows that a very large asteroid is hurtling toward Earth at high speed, and the danger is getting closer every moment. The report shows that pieces of the asteroid are breaking off. Scientists aren't paying much attention because they think there are many such asteroids floating in space. Back on the ground, it's finally shown that 15 soldiers have been chosen. These are the ones who will go on the next mission. Ellen's eyes clearly show tears of joy. In the next scene, the sergeant tells the 15 selected soldiers about the mission. Their mission is that 2 American aircraft have been shot down in enemy territory. All the Rangers are given a search and rescue task. The sergeant says 2 war helicopters will drop you all directly at the drop zone. From there, you're to go straight to the crashed aircraft and destroy it so it doesn't fall into enemy hands. They want to do this because if the enemy gets the aircraft, they'll steal its technology and get ahead in the tech race. After that, you'll also have to find the rebels' village, because that's where the aircraft pilot is being held captive. They are given plenty of ammunition, guns, and a radio for communication. Here, the other sergeant says that if you cross this finish line, I'll give you the U.S. Army Ranger Regiment scroll. And with that, the Death March mission starts. Both helicopters roar forward, and they reach the drop zone. The soldiers begin moving forward. The trek on foot is very long, so night falls as they walk. In the dense night, while they're talking about their mission, suddenly something strange flies through the sky right above them. Ellen thinks the enemy is watching them. All the soldiers think the enemy has fired a shell at them. That is, the instructors are keeping an eye on them. But despite that, they don't give up and keep moving. The next morning, Ellen sees something about 500 meters away. It looks like some kind of spaceship. Ellen thinks maybe the instructors have gone overboard with the setup, but that's not it. It's something else entirely. They're just making their plan when suddenly their compass stops working. The compass goes haywire, and when one soldier tries to contact base, the radio suddenly starts emitting strange, creature-like sounds. Even then, their mission doesn't stop. The whole group splits into two and moves forward because the attack could come from anywhere. Some soldiers advance, plant bombs on the strange ship, and come back, but they still have no idea what's going on. They're just keeping an eye on their enemies. Then, Ellen sees that not far from the strange ship, another craft has crashed, and this one looks like it's from Earth. Ellen now fully understands that the ship isn't a ship at all, but something else. At that moment, the bombs they planted explode. The blast is very loud, but it doesn't affect the ship at all. During that time, the ship activates, lifts into the air, and begins scanning them with a laser light. Before they can process anything, the alien ship attacks them. In the first strike, it wipes out several soldiers in the blink of an eye. Now, the tables have completely turned, because this isn't an enemy from Earth, and it isn't a ship. It's the alien ship that came from the asteroid shown earlier. The attack shown the previous night was actually the alien ship chasing the Earth ship, and both crash-landed. The alien ship keeps firing at them. While running for cover, all the soldiers come to a place where the path ends, and at that moment, a bomb thrown by the alien machine lands near them. Because of the huge blast, all the soldiers fall down into a ravine. One breaks his leg, and a piece of wood pierces another soldier's back. They somehow pull the wood out. Ellen climbs up and sees that the alien machine is now moving exactly like a human. It has 2 legs, and it's just searching for people to kill. Ellen notices that his radio has been destroyed. The soldier with the wood in his back dies in the arms of the remaining soldiers. Ellen is now completely certain that this thing is nothing other than an alien machine that's wiping out the human race. We don't know if there's more to it or something else. We'll find out as we go on. From here, everyone starts descending using ropes. After the surviving soldiers get down, when the last soldier is lowering the wounded soldier, the alien machine arrives and finishes him off in one strike. There's no chance of escape here. The alien machine keeps firing at them. Not only that, it activates and rains a lot of shells. Here, their luck gets worse than bad. Several more soldiers are killed in this attack. While fleeing, they somehow make it quite far. Out of all the soldiers, only a few are left. Everyone else is dead. Obviously, with the way they were being attacked, the way the alien machine was attacking, their survival was almost impossible. The wounded man is in such bad shape that he passes out right there. One soldier says this must have been done by the Russians or the Chinese. They still think the attack is from people on Earth, but that isn't the case, because Ellen has seen with his own eyes that it's impossible to believe that. To move forward now, they have to cross this huge ravine, because there's no other way to reach their base, and if they go back, the alien machine will mince them. The biggest problem is that one soldier is unconscious, so everyone starts moving forward using a rope, but that soldier gets stuck halfway because the rope is tied in the middle. At that moment, the alien machine finds them and approaches. It scans them with its laser light, kills one soldier on the spot, and the rest jump into the water to save their lives. After getting into the water, the alien machine tries to kill Ellen and his remaining comrades. At the same time, Ellen sees the unconscious soldier being carried by the current toward a waterfall. When there's no way to escape the alien machine, they jump off the waterfall, which saves their lives for the moment. Now, they reach the village they were supposed to go to for the mission, and they see the village is in a terrible state. This happened before the attack on them. The people here have been killed in a very brutal way. They think the people ran away and left. But the lady soldier says no, they didn't leave us. Then Ellen sees the sergeant buried under the debris, and it turns out he's dead too. Right then, they spot an army tank that's in good condition, but it's stuck. After a lot of effort, they pull the tank out. They still have so much to do when the tank's compass suddenly starts giving a signal again, meaning the alien machine has found them here too. Everyone starts running, but then one soldier notices there are no bullets in the tank. Hearing that, another soldier goes to get ammunition from a spot buried under the debris. Now, because time is very short, the alien machine arrives at that moment. The soldier loads the bullets and starts running. Ellen wants to save his soldier from the alien machine, but he can't, and the soldier is killed. He sacrifices his life for the bullets. The alien machine crushes the tank between its legs, turning it to pulp. Before that, the others move ahead. Now the whole story becomes completely heart-wrenching. They start firing at it from the tank, but it has no effect whatsoever. At the same time, because of the alien machine's firing, their tank catches fire. While they're putting the fire out, the alien machine throws a bunch of shell bombs at them, causing their tank to explode and roll toward the ravine through the forest. After going some distance, they stop seeing the monstrous machine, but they know it's using its brain. It suddenly comes in front of them from behind. Now it opens its big mouth and attacks their tank. They fire back from their side. Even after shooting a lot of bullets at it, they don't understand how to kill it because they can't figure out its weakness. At that moment, the machine shoots off one soldier's hand. Once again, the machine opens its mouth and attacks them. Watching the scene, it feels like they're not going to survive because its speed and its angry form have them terrified. The tank is about to break apart when the soldier who had regained consciousness is about to fall, and just in time, Ellen grabs him. But that's not how it was going to go. The rope breaks in his hand and the soldier falls down. All the soldiers are killed by the alien machine's fire except Ellen. Seeing the right moment, Ellen quickly grabs a gun and fires at the mountain, breaking it. This causes the alien machine to get buried under the rocks, and Ellen's tank crashes very badly. Sometime later, we see that Ellen is still alive, but all his comrades are dead. Here, Ellen notices that the alien machine is sending some strange signals to its people from a spot because the right side of the machine is broken, so it's doing something. Now, because things are about to get worse and the alien machine is about to spot Ellen, he passes out. The soldier takes the unconscious soldier and moves forward. The rain keeps getting heavier. Ellen's mission is still to reach the final boundary because his brother had told him, "Don't give up." And that line has stuck in his heart. At that time, the unconscious soldier wakes up. He says he met your brother. He had the exact same tattoo on his hand as you. Ellen asks him how this strange machine can be killed. The soldier says, "If your brother were in your place, what would he do?" At that moment, an idea comes to Ellen. He leaves the soldier there and goes to a place where mining work is going on. Once there, it turns out Ellen will kill it with thermite. As soon as he thinks this, the alien machine arrives near the mine and scans the whole mine, looking for Ellen. Right then, right under its feet, Ellen sets off an explosion and the machine falls straight into the mine. At the same time, the alien uses an excavator, JCB, to attack it, pinning it against the walls and filling a huge amount of gravel inside it so its internal machinery gets damaged. But then the alien machine shows its intelligence again and pushing back, pins it against the wall and fills it with stones again. The alien machine starts screaming loudly. A terrible fire ignites inside it and it explodes in a huge blast and is destroyed. It dies right there. But the game isn't over yet. Even after dying, it doesn't stop because all the black bombshells stored inside it fall into the fire and explode violently. It looks like this time Ellen is dead, but his brother had said, "Don't give up." And that's exactly what he does. He saves his last remaining soldier and brings him back to the base, and he also crosses that final line. On this side, at the base, many people have also lost their lives. The news shows that this alien machine, which came from another world and is called the War Machine, isn't just one. There are thousands of them, and they're now attacking civilians across entire cities. Governments around the world have decided that now we will fight them together. What was the purpose of those strange-looking aliens? It isn't explained, but it's clear that the world is now in grave danger. Here, Ellen has now become the leader of the Rangers. That's why he now fills all the soldiers' hearts with courage and sets out from there to destroy all those alien machines. He remembers his dear brother, and with that, this unfinished story ends here. Friends, as soon as part 2 comes, we'll definitely meet you. And to watch the next part of the story, don't forget to subscribe to your own channel, The Hollywood Movie, and like the video. Thanks for watching.